Alright guys, sa mapagpalang araw sa inyong lahat, may reaction video tayo dito kay Rob Trips. House Quad Committee presents Progress Report on Fraud into Drug War Pogos AJK. The House Committee presented the Congress report on its fraud. Ito ay isang illegal drug trade, offshore gaming operation, and extrajudicial hearing on Wednesday. Alright? Panorin po natin guys, and without further ado, intro muna tayo. Alright, House Squad Progress Report into Fraud, Drug War, Pogos AJK.
We are in receipt of the progress report submitted by the chairpersons on the Committees of Dangerous Drugs, Public Order and Safety, Human Rights and Public Accounts, popularly known as the QuadCom. Mr. Speaker, I move for the consideration of the progress report submitted by the QuadCom insofar as the facts established, evidence gathered, actions taken, and recommendations for remedial legislation concerning extrajudicial killings, illegal drugs, illegal Philippine offshore gaming operators, and anomalous transactions involving local government units in connection with these unlawful activities. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Is there any objection to the motion of the Majority Leader? The Chair hears none. The motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move to recognize Representative Robert Ace Barbers, Chairperson of the Committee on Dangerous Drugs, for his sponsorship speech.
The Honorable Ace Barbers is recognized to deliver his speech.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Majority Leader. Mr. Speaker, esteemed colleagues and distinguished guests, it is my honor and privilege to stand before this august body to present the progress report of the Joint Committees on Dangerous Drugs, Public Order and Safety, Public Accounts, and Human Rights, or what is now popularly known as the Quad Committee. This report is not merely an account of our work, Mr. Speaker. It is a solemn commitment to uncovering the truth, upholding justice, and crafting meaningful legislative solutions to address the scourges of illegal drug proliferation, unlawful land acquisition by foreigners, crimes linked to...
And the House Quadcom presented its progress report on its fraud into illegal drug trade, offshore gaming, alright, gaming operation, and extrajudicial killing, alright?
Offshore gaming operators or POGOs, and extrajudicial killings. The formation of the Quad Committee was inevitable. The House of Representatives, under the leadership of Speaker Martin Romualdez, recognized the complexities of these issues required a united and comprehensive approach. Thus, through House Resolution number 1880, the Quad Committee was brought to life. What began as a separate investigations by individual committees soon uncovered a web of interconnections, a Pandora's box of crimes and abuses that tested the very foundations of our institutions. One of the most alarming discoveries stemmed from a routine investigation into the 3.9 billion drug bust in San Jose, Malino, Mexico, Pampanga. The probe unearthed the illicit operations of Empire 99.
Pampanga uli, no? Pampanga talaga maraming drugs.
A company owned by foreign nationals masquerading as Filipino citizens. This led to the revelations of massive illegal land acquisitions involving hundreds of hectares of agricultural lands in direct violation of our Constitution. It further exposed suspicious ties between local government officials and foreign syndicates, pointing to corruption and systemic exploitation. Mr. Speaker, our inquiry delved deeper into the operations of these entities and uncovered an even more sinister reality. Their connections to the illegal drug trade and organized crime activities facilitated by POGOs. What was initially presented as a revenue-generating industry has instead become a breeding ground for illegal activities such as human trafficking, money laundering, investment scams, cybercrimes, and even murder. Sa ating investigasyon, Mr. Speaker, ay nakita natin na ang modus operandi ng mga POGOs ay gumamit ng mga Pilipinong dummies bilang mga nominal na may-ari upang magtatag ng mga korporasyon.
Alright guys, ayan na, panood na.
Then let's make a bigoted
Ayan na, pakinggan po natin. Diretso na tayo guys.
Dayuhan na iwasan ang mga batas na naglilimita sa pagmamayari at operasyon sa mga industriya tulad ng gaming at real estate. Ang mga korporasyong ito ay may mga magkakaugnay na upang itago ang tunay na pinagmulan ng pondo at pagkakakilanlan ng mga operators na nagpapahirap sa mga otoridad na masubaybayan ang mga iligal na mga aktibidad. Mr. Speaker, ang mga pogos na ito ay naghuhugas ng pera mula sa mga krimen tulad ng human trafficking, illegal na pagsusugal, bentahan ng droga at cybercrimes sa pamamagitan ng pagpapadaan ng pondo sa mga bank account, pagbili ng real at iba pang mga instrumentong pinansyal na pinapalabas na lehitimong operasyon ng kanilang mga negosyo. Ang ganitong layering ay hindi lamang nagtatago sa iligal na pinagmulan ng pondo, kundi pinapaliit din ang binabayarang buwis at pinoprotektahan ang mga operator mula sa pagkakadiskubre. Mr. Speaker, karaniwang pinapadali ang mga scheme na ito ng mga tiwaling opisyal at empleyado ng ating gobyerno, ng ating mga regulatory agencies at mga institusyong pinansyal kapalit ng suhol na naglalagay sa peligro ng sistema ng batas at pananalapi sa ating bansa. But perhaps the most chilling revelations, Mr. Speaker, pertains to the extrajudicial killings that have scarred our nation's history. The investigations brought to light a harrowing narrative of abuse of power and institutional impunity during the Duterte administration. Witness testimonies corroborated by evidence revealed a system that incentivized the killing of suspected drug personalities, a system modeled after the so-called Davao template and replicated nationwide. Mr. Speaker, this is not merely a report of the past wrongdoings, but a call to action. The Quad Committee has responded by filing concrete legislative measures aimed at addressing the gaps in our legal framework. Number one, House Bill number 10986, classifying and penalizing extrajudicial killings as heinous crime while providing reparations for its victims. Number two, House Bill number 10987, prohibiting all forms of offshore gaming operations in the country with severe penalties for violations. Number three, House Bill number 11043, allowing civil forfeiture of unlawfully acquired real estate properties by foreign nationals. Number four, House Bill number 11117, providing for the administrative cancellation of birth certificates obtained by foreign nationals. In addition to the House bills, Mr. Speaker, inquiries have already yielded significant action. Number one, the Joint Committee inquiry prompted authorities to reopen investigations into the murders of General Wesley Barayuga, former Albuera Leyte Mayor Rolando Espinosa, and 3 Chinese nationals killed inside the Davao prison in Penal Farm. Two, the certificate of registration of or incorporation of Empire 999 Realty Corporation was revoked by the SEC. Number three, the Philippine passport of Mr. Kai Kimeng, also known as Mr. Willie Ong, and Yang Jiazheng, also known as A.D. Tai Yang, were cancelled by the concerned government agencies. The findings of the Joint Committee led to the filing of legal cases against Go Waping, also known as Alice Leal Go, including charges of human trafficking and graft and corruption. Number five, the chairperson of the PAOK directed the Anti-Money Laundering Council to file for court-issued freeze orders or provisional asset preservation orders against assets linked to unlawful activities. These include the following corporations: Lucky South Limited Corporation, Whirlwind Corporation, Biancham Holdings and Trading Incorporated, Empire 999 Realty Corporation, Sunflare Industrial Supply Corporation, Yatay Industrial Park Incorporated, Mexico 999 Industry Realty and Development Corporation. These actions underscore the progress achieved through our investigations in addressing systemic crimes and abuses. We have also recommended, Mr. Speaker, amendments to relevant laws, including the Anti-Money Laundering Act, the Anti-Trafficking in Persons Act, the Civil Registry Law, the Anti-Dummy Law, the Bank Secrecy Law, the new Philippine Passport Act, the Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act, the Cybercrime Prevention Act, the Tariff and Customs Code, the Revised Corporation Code, and the Local Government Code, among others. Mr. Speaker, in total, we have recommended at least 30 proposed legislations, and these measures aim to strengthen our legal frameworks and ensure that such abuses and misdeeds are prevented in the future. The Quadcom likewise recommends the filing of appropriate charges against the following. Number one, personalities linked to the illegal drug trade, particularly those implicated in the seizure of 360 kilograms of shabu in Mexico, Pampanga. Kai Ki Meng, alias also known as Willie Ong, Yang Jiajeng, also known as Eddie Taiyang, Mayor Teddy Tumang, and all the incorporators of Empire 999. Number two, perpetrators of crimes against humanity under Section 6 of Republic Act 9851 or the Philippine Act on Crimes Against International Humanitarian Law, Genocide, and Other Crimes Against Humanity. Former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, Senator Roland Bato de la Rosa, Senator Christopher Lawrence Bongo, former PNP Chief Oscar David Albayalde, former PNP Chief Debold Sinas, Police Colonel Royina Garma, Police Colonel Edilberto Leonardo, and Hermina Muking Espino.
Birch Tree Adult Boost.
Alright guys, ayan, napakinggan at napanood po natin ang ating reaction video na the House Quadcom Committee present sa tungkol sa killing, extrajudicial killing o AJK. Alright? Maraming salamat sa panonood at pakinig dito kay Rob Trip. And see you again sa ating the next one. Alright? Peace out.